This video is to walk you through the process of doing a descriptive outline for your iSearch paper. I know that usually I compose on screen so that you can watch what happens, but I thought it would be simpler to do it beforehand and then just talk you through it. So my initial search question was, how does palmistry work? And the more I got into it, the more I realized that that's really not what I'm interested in. And so I changed my search question midstream to this. What does a palm reader look for when reading a palm? And so since this is my final search question, then my thesis sentence, which answers the search question, is this. Well, a palm reader looks at types of hands, the topography of the palm, and finally the lines in the palm. So that looks super familiar, I know. Okay, so my point A is going to be my first body paragraph, and my point A is going to have me looking at types of hands. All right, here's my topic sentence. No surprise there. It just, like every single other one you've written, goes back to the thesis. Now, this is the wrinkle, the new learning. You're going to write your topic sentence, and then you're going to think, what do I mean by that? And then based on your answer to your question, you are going to write two minimum generalizations. So a palm reader first looks at the types of hands. And so my question to myself is, what do you mean? What are you talking about, types of hands? Well, here's my answer. There are 4 shapes of hands that can give a palm reader an indication of a person's personality. So this is generalization number 1. Underneath your generalization, you're going to indicate what secondary source you found that taught you this information. And so you can do that just by copying and pasting the URL. Now I told you that you have to have 2 generalizations, and so types of hands, well, what do you mean types of hands? And then down here, why would you, what will these types of hands tell you? Okay, so here's, these hand shapes are related to the 4 elements which help describe a person's personality. And then I found 2 articles that I thought would help me, and so I put both of them here because I want to be able to use them both. So as you are putting together your descriptive outline, you have to have 2 generalizations. You have to have 2 different secondary sources, and it's okay to have 3. It's okay if you've got 2 good sources that will help you out to explain one of your points. List them both. Okay, let's keep going. In addition, did you catch that little transition? In addition, the palm reader looks at the topography of the palm. And what's my, what? So here's my little question. What? What's that? Well, the topography of a palm is the mounds and plains of the palm. Okay. How do you know? Well, this source right here explained it. And then here, why do you want to look at that? Well, the mounds, no, sometimes they call them mounts and sometimes they call them mounds, but be consistent. The mounds and plains correspond to character traits in a person's personality. Oh, couple of sources. Third body paragraph. Finally, hear that transition? The palm reader looks at the lines in a person's hand. What do you mean? Okay, well, there are 4 major lines that are the most important. And then these 2 sources are going to help me explain that. And then some palms have a lot more than 4 lines, and these are considered smaller lines, and when they're around, they can offer additional information about the person. How do you know? Well, I've got the source that's going to help me. So, in a lot of ways, this is a pretty easy descriptive outline. And so, to summarize, you need your final search question. You need a thesis sentence. You need topic sentences. You need generalizations supporting each topic sentence, at least 2, and you need secondary sources supporting the generalizations, at least 2 different sources per paragraph.